Go to Leenock, looking a little bit tired. No surprise, he didn't get much sleep last night because he was waiting for that early flight back from Taipei after a bit of an unsuccessful run at IEM. Losing in the open brackets to a couple of Zergs. Very crushed. We did see a picture tweeted by Apollo. He was very upset, but hopefully he's had enough time to kind of regroup, get some inspiration from his teammate Life, and come out here and have a good go against a bit of a beast.
Have a bit of a go at it.
Have a fancy go-do against Zest.
A what? A go-do?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I had nothing.
This is Zest, and the reason why people say that he's going to win, the reason why 5 of us voted for this guy, he is 18-6 against Zerg. That is one of the sickest win ratios I've ever seen in any matchup from anyone. I think SOS has also got some crazy win ratios as well. He's also 16-6, yeah. Whereas Zest is 18-6. Both these two guys are like masters at destroying Zergs.
They are, and so far this season we've seen him take down Solar, Shine, and Dark in Pro League. And besides that, not much else because he hasn't really been doing anything in the individual leagues as of late.
But let's jump into this one. It's Leenock versus Zest, game number 2 on King Sejong Station. Up here in the top left, the red Zerg, it is Leenock.
And on the bottom right, we do have Zest.
Some fast introductions today.
Yeah.
They're not wasting any time with this.
They want to get right into it because everyone wants to see who's going to win this. Leenock versus Zest, you kidding me? King Sejong?
Are you kidding me, Moonlin?
No, dude, I'm for real.
This is actually happening. So happy about this. So much StarCraft happening. Just want to reiterate, out here in Korea as well as in other tournaments, you know, I am Taipei just finishing up this weekend. So many amazing games to watch, especially, you know, in that super stacked tournament. But also, out here in Korea, we got the best players in the world.
We do.
So make sure you tell your friends if they're fans of the other regions. Definitely check this one out as well.
Well, I think every player has to be a fan of this region no matter what. It's just about... Well, it actually is no excuse. This is actually the best region. This is where all the inspiration comes from. And this is where you look up to the people that live their lives playing nothing but StarCraft every single day. I'm kind of curious. You know what? Both these players are in actually a very unique sort of situation for themselves. Both have lost, I believe, the last 2 matches they've played. Zest obviously losing against Creator those 2 games. I can't remember if he's played a game since then. And then we have Leenock, who has lost the last 2 games as well, losing to Dream and Departure. So both kind of a little bit of a downward tilt, I guess, in terms of results in recent times.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Very early scout coming out of Zest, looking like he wanted to put down that Nexus, but now he actually brings back his probe. Not sure why he's a bit behind there on the timing of his Nexus, but that is a bit unfortunate, but he will be over there at the hatchery to block. Or hatchery location, I guess I should say.
Yeah, so he's going to have a nice little economic lead to begin things off, just a little bit. I mean, the Nexus wasn't that much faster than the hatchery.
Yeah, but we do have pool first out of Leenock, so...
Yeah, Leenock playing very safe. We're just going to see that gateway follow up for Zest.
Yeah, man, not even a forward, just going straight into it, as you usually do with the Nexus first. Overlord now coming in to the base. He does see the timing of the Nexus. He's going to know it's Nexus first. But he only makes 2 lanes. He's not going to overcommit. Maybe just want to take that 3rd base. Let's see what he decides to do here. Probe with some minerals that he stole from the base.
Ooh, hold on, Valdez. We're seeing a nice and early extractor in the main base for Leenock. So he is going to be getting that Zergling speed at least a little bit earlier. This is some more kind of life-esque, I guess you could say, style. Getting those speedlings out nice and early. Being able to apply pressure, defend against anything, gain map control, and even go for an all-in.
Yeah, man, I'm just so excited to see this game flesh out. These are two players that are so good at their respective matchups for this game. And I really want to see exactly what build Leenock's going to go for, especially here off of 2 base so far. Nexus is up. Some Zerglings being annoying. Not really going to get much damage done. He's already gotten a full scout of the base. Not much to see just yet. Seeing both gases are taken, as is the norm.
Yep, seeing both gases taken this early could lead you to believe that something might be happening soon. Maybe he wants to go for some kind of tech, but with that overload at the back, it's going to be very easy to scout, unless it is at the bottom of the natural, and it is a nice and early Stargate.
Yeah, man. Not even going for Melissa Core just yet. Using that first 150 gas, going straight into Stargate. That he wants this to be as soon as possible, and a bit unexpected probably, especially with that position of the Stargate. Like you were saying, it's quite well hidden. He knows the two spots on the map here where the overlords usually come from. There's always one next to that natural, as well as always one in the back.
Perfectly hidden. I mean, the only way that we are going to see Leenock scout this is if he sacks that natural overlord in the perfect direction of the Stargate. And we're going to see a Phoenix opening as well from Zest, which is something that I was going to suggest that Zest likes to do. He's favored Phoenixes in the past, and he's so good at them. He has such great multitasking. We'll have to wait and see how many he's going to be making. Really get a feel of what he wants to go. He's making 1 Phoenix so far, not investing in anything else. There's the second one. And yeah, this guy's multitasking with Phoenix is just something else. He can just do so much damage. You think you've seen enough damage? You think you've seen Young Shik do enough damage with Phoenix to make it worth it? But this guy, he really puts it on another level.
Yeah, he's quite good. I mean, a lot of the Protosses these days are becoming just very strong in Phoenix play in general. And look at this, 5 gateways. He's going to stay on 2 base, probably going for an all-in. We got 6 gateways now. This is, I guess he could just add Immortals here. Possibly just like add a bunch of Phoenixes as well for maybe some lifts.
Well, with 6 gateways, I'd have to say it'd be for the Warp Gate, because you just simply want nothing but gateway units, and you want it to hit hard and fast. And seeing where that rally is, he's going straight just outside the natural. So it looks like he wants to start warping in just outside the natural, make his way in, and hopefully, for his sake at least, there is no roaches on the way. And what we see, Valdez, is nothing but Zergling upgrade coming in. So it's going to be nothing but Speedlings to defend against this. We are seeing a nice counterattack from Leenock, which is very important, forcing in warp-ins, forcing in pylons that he does not want to be making.
Oh, man. He actually... okay. Here we go. The second pylon's going to come down, but he does set up a nice wall. He gets a decent surround here against some Zealots, doing some damage here. He's going to be able to take out both and back off. It's going to take away a little bit of the pressure from this attack. Do see the Phoenix is hovering around, looking to fight with that Warp Prism, protect it. Make sure he can get those warp-ins.
Leenock, did you see the warp-in? I don't think he did. This could be a big problem. We are seeing Leenock make a lot more Zerglings, but he's going back into drones at the worst possible time.
Oh, man. He's trying to saturate that 3rd base when he needs to be defending against this attack right now. That's a lot of Lings, though. +1 not yet done, actually engaging before the +1 is done here, but it might just be enough. He gets a full surround here, gets both sentries. We do have more warp-ins coming in, but all of these Zealots are going down with the help of the Queens in the back as well.
The Warp Prism goes down, so this attack has completely been foiled. And now only left is the Queens, but a lot of Zerglings on the way. +1 has finished, and this is being destroyed, Valdez. There is no way Zest is going to make this work.
Yeah, man, I don't know. He's making another Warp Prism. I think he wants to keep going for it.
He wants to keep going, but with +1, it's going to be so hard, especially now that there's a lot more Lings as well.
Yeah, letting the Lings get a full surround as well. He may have wanted to just keep him up against the wall, but I don't think it would have made much of a difference. Here we go. Drop coming in 3 Zealots and 1 Sentry.
Now, wouldn't it be something if he got the ramp and managed to hold on? And we're seeing nothing but drones while this is happening, and I don't think Leenock has realized. Maybe he has now. He's pulling back. Big warp-in has happened already. That's nearly enough units to really deal with these Zerglings.
Yeah, we got an Infestation Pit on the way, as well as Burrow.
Oh, man.
+1 armor, but...
Leenock, he is out of lava currently.
Oh, man. And he's just making more Zerglings, as well as a couple of Queens here, possibly, for the defense.
I think Lings are the right idea, especially because they are +1, and he isn't fighting against +1 Zealots or anything like that. He can just hold on like this. He should be okay. It's It's going to be up to Zest to make that tech switch into something a lot more useful. So I'd be very surprised if he managed to make this work. Granted, that is a lot of Phoenix, and he doesn't have enough Sentry to really do some nice force fields. Oh, forcing out some that he just really didn't need to do.
Yeah, Burrow about to finish up here. No Observer with this army, I believe. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Just still warping and only Zealot Sentry here. Burrow has completed. That is a lot of Lings. But he does not choose to engage just yet. He's waiting for the Swarmos.
Ooh. Yeah, they're actually getting a lot of Zealots now, and that's not a good fight.
Oh my god. That is so many Zealots.
Yeah, that is insane. He really needs these Swarmos out in a big way. And there's one. They're coming out of the third base, though.
Oh, no.
And one survives. And the second one, is it going to survive too? Oh, it gets transfused at the perfect time. And that actually might be enough to really push back this.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Lings as well as Queens in the back here. The Phoenix is not really able to help out that much. The positioning here on the Zealots is decent. Not the full surround he wants. And still a lot of Warpins coming in. The Phoenix is finally lifting up all of these Queens.
Oh, man. This is not good. I think we might need some more Swarmos, though. Those Roaches are going to help out infinitely against these Zealots. So long as they start kiting. Kiting is the word.
Yep. More Roaches popping out here. Those Phoenixes are going to run out of energy soon, and once the Queens get on the ground, it's going to help out a ton here in the defense.
Yeah, that is actually way too much. With these Swarmos helping out momentarily, it's just simply too much damage, and great transfusions going down in these front Roaches. And the back has been broken of Zest and his assault. And what can he do from here?
Totally holds this off. He is at a low drone count, but he's got 3 bases. Zest, I mean, I guess he puts down a third base. He doesn't really have much of a transition point here unless he wants to continue the attack. But it looks like Leenock wants to put on the pressure, actually. Probably just go for the throat now. Adding a Spire as well as one Infestor.
That is an interesting Infestor. You actually don't even see Pathogen Glands upgraded.
I don't know about that. May have been a mistake.
Oh, well. See a bit of a counterattack from Leenock. Just apply some pressure. And what do we see? Looks like we are going to see a Forge and Twilight go down for Zest from here, but I don't know, man. He is just so far behind. We are seeing the 4th base begun for Leenock at this point.
Yeah. Soon going to be 4 bases to 2. He's finally gotten some time to drone up here. He's adding a macro hatch, it seems, somewhere on the map as well, over there at that 3rd base, it seems. And look at this. Another surround getting 2 sentries, but nice force fields there. Zest very good at his force fields, of course. Will save his main, it looks like, for now, from those Lings. Gonna lose another pylon, though. Leenock finding more and more damage. That's an awkward Infestor.
That is the most awkward Infestor you could ever have. It's like, well, I spent 150 gas on this guy. And, yeah.
He's just, like, sitting there trying to engage the Roaches in conversation, but they're just looking away. It's really, really awkward.
It's not the best sort of situation for anyone there. We are seeing a borrowed Roach at the 3rd base. The desired 3rd base of Zest. He realizes something is there, something is blocking it, and he is full of sadness.
Happy.
Full of sadness. More and more Swarmos being added to this composition. And why not? There is no Colossus anytime soon. There's Blink on the way and +1. Guess what? That's not going to help too much against Swarmos, Valdez. That's actually going to be horrible.
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't even have that big of a Stalker count to say. He's only at 6. And I guess he's going to want to look for some Miracle Blinks possibly on a big number of Swarmos to really push this out. I mean, he saw the Swarmos tech coming out already. Not sure why no Colossi coming out here. Tons of transfuses going down on the Queen. Still alive. It's going to get lifted once again. A lot of these Locusts doing a bunch of damage from behind the force fields, and this is going to force Zest back. Force some more force fields out here.
Yep, Zest maneuvering, taking advantage of this really immobile army that we do see from Leenock. These Swarmos take a long time to defend everything. He does not want to lose this 4th base. He really wants to maintain that advantage, and just not enough force fields.
He didn't put in that last force field in time.
Yeah.
And he has so many sentries. He definitely had the energy to do it, but this is going to force him back. He could have possibly sieged that 4th base and even killed it, but now he's on the run. And that is a lot of Lings chasing a lot of weak sentries that are all alone. They try to put down some force fields. They're not good enough.
Oh, wow.
Some decent micro here, saving a bunch of these sentries, but this is just way too many units out of Leenock.
Oh, it is simply way too many. And GG once again. StarTale-yoe up 2-0 against KT. What is going on?
I don't know, man. This is like the age of Zerg. It's coming back here on the backs of StarTale.
Oh, I'm loving it.
And look at this. I mean, they're up 2-0, and Life is in the third game. He just won IM Taipei. He's a world champion. He has so many titles under his belt. He's going up against Stats. I mean, that is going to be one huge match for Stats. I have to say, that is a ton of pressure to take down a guy like Life. Life has said in the past he's not that comfortable facing Protoss. He says it is his worst matchup, I believe.
He hates that matchup. He makes it work, but he hates it nonetheless.
Yeah. I wonder how he's going to play. Is he going to go for that newly found Swarm Host skill that he definitely did practice? You were mentioning that actually on Twitter
Yeah,
while he was playing.